Maybe you've taken some biology in high school, or maybe you've already taken Biology 101 here at WVU. Some of you may not have had much biology at all. So we're going to start by going over some basic concepts that will come up again and again in this class to make sure we're all on the same page. First, biology is the study of life. And of course, life is a complex and strange thing that is hard to define. But biologists have come up with a set of 6 characteristics that define living things. Firstly, all organisms are made of cells. So to understand large, complex organisms, we need to start by understanding the structure and function of this most basic unit of life. Cell theory states that, again, all living things are made up of cells, but also that all cells arise from pre-existing cells. So at some point in the early history of Earth, the first cell or cells did form from free-floating molecules in the ocean. But that doesn't happen with the conditions we have on the planet today. Today, all living things must arise from pre-existing living cells. But these cells can vary greatly in size. Most cells in the human body are microscopic. But if you think about it, an unfertilized ostrich egg is also a single cell. Take a look at the organisms pictured here on this slide. On the left is the fairy wasp, one of the smallest species of insects. Insects are multicellular, so they're made up of many cells. Next to the wasp is a paramecium and an amoeba, which are both unicellular organisms. These images are to scale, meaning those single-celled organisms are larger than the multicellular wasp. Pretty incredible when you think about it. Living organisms can perform many reactions and activities by acquiring, using, and transforming energy. We convert the energy in our food into energy our bodies can use. Some organisms, like plants, use photosynthesis to transform energy from sunlight. Living things can sense and respond to their external environment. They can detect and respond to some sort of stimulus, which might be things like light, touch, temperature, or chemicals. Living things need to be able to regulate their internal environment. Whether we're talking about a human or a single bacterial cell, that living thing needs to maintain conditions inside its body that are different from conditions outside the body. Organisms can not only grow and develop, but they also reproduce and pass information relating to these processes to their offspring. And finally, living things evolve. They can adapt and change over time. Pause the video now to answer this question in participation assignment 1.